Hey guys, DanHeilman here. We are back with another Awaken Chaos Era video. Today, I'm going to go through the patch notes. I'm going to talk a little bit about Sylan here. I do have a copy of her. I have not built her up or tested her too much yet, but I want to talk about her kit, talk about what I think, and then eventually I'll put out another video on her once I get her built up. I have her level 50. I don't have any gear on her yet. I have not increased her abilities, and I have a couple glyphs, but not many. Okay, let's talk about the patch notes. All right, here we go. New epic hero, Sand Spirit Lord Sylan. New magic pass, Avera. That's pretty cool. Magic pass is coming up. I assume that's like 12 hours from now, tonight. Hero balance. Stats are for max level skills. Okay, Helmar. Increases the damage from 150 to 200%. Skill cooldown decreases from 4 to 3 turns. Okay, so Helmar, I have like 1,000 copies of him. He's not very useful. I think the problem is really the bleeds, not Helmar. So, I mean, this will help him do some more damage, obviously. It's going to do a lot more because he's got one less turn and 250% more damage. So that's going to be pretty cool. Arendelle. Basic offense increases damage from 80 to 100%. So that's his A1. That's cool. More damage for him. Ultimate, 150 to 200%. More damage again. He's pretty cool. You can use him. You want to build him on high crit rate and stuff. He has a very interesting kit. I have not built him yet. I think I might have him like level 50 or something. I have a lot of copies of him, so I think I have enough to A6 him. Maybe I'll build him. He's pretty cool to use with like Jacob and MSB and stuff like that, because they can all proc off each other's extra turns and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. Andre, more damage on Andre. Andre's a hard-hitting unit. He gets one less skill cooldown on his ultimate, so that's pretty cool. His ultimate hits very hard, single target. So that's cool. He was huge in Ash Magisteria before they changed how Ash works. So yeah, he's good in Guild Boss for sure. He'll probably be better in some other content now. Optimize guild information updates. Now guild info will be updated more frequently. Okay, I think that's for like number of players and stuff like that. Fix the log error from timed out arena battles and shutting down the game. I have not got that error, so I'm not sure what that is. Improve the skill description of some heroes. This is great. This is just really nice. You know, you should be able to read the skill and know what it does and not have to guess on what it does. So this is good. For every positive effect this character has, their ability affects one extra enemy. If they have more than 4 positive effects, it affects all enemies. Okay. Okay. That's why you can hit all the Ash ads and stuff like that. It's funny because it says it affects all enemies, yet the Avarice set doesn't work on her. It's just, it's odd. That's odd. Ascended. For every positive effect this character has, their abilities affect one extra enemy and increase damage by 10%. If they have more than 4 positive, it affects all enemies and increases damage by 40%. Okay, so it's capped at 40%. We didn't know that before, but now we know. Cyrus. At the end of every 2 turns, a character's ability to attack 1 extra target can attack up to 4 enemies. Okay, so this is max 4 enemies. Unlike Nathalia, who says affects all enemies. Ascended, at the end of every 1 turn, this character ability attacks 1 extra target, can attack up to 4 enemies. Okay, cool. Battle. Boss battle attack sequence will now be bound to the game account. Okay, so this is that little aimer in the top right-hand corner. If you don't, you're going to have to reset these, I'm pretty sure. But now, yeah, it's account bound instead of just device bound. So that's cool. You don't have to reset that if you go to a new device or whatever. Simplified the conversation in chapter 1. Okay, that's cool. There was a lot of dialogue in the beginning, so that's nice. Hero, improved the red dot notification in heroes. You get a lot of red dots. You can customize that in the game if you are not aware. Guild, optimize requirements for guild quests. Now completing any stage above the required difficulty will also complete the quest. Thank God. You had to do these lower level ones to do guild quests. Now you can do any level. That's great. So now you can continue farming whatever you're farming and still knock out those quests. That's going to be very useful. Gear, adjusted trigger mechanism of rebel set. Attacks need to deal any damage to have a 20% chance to stun. Does that mean attacks need to deal damage? I wonder what that means for buffs. So if they have a shield on, can you still stun them? If they have an immunity on, can you still stun them? Is there attacks that don't deal damage? I wonder who. This seems like someone was abusing that, or some unit had something that hit all the team members but didn't deal damage. Interesting. I don't know how that's going to play out. I don't know what that's going to change, but yeah, that's that. Bug fixes. Fix the bug where Urion. Okay, finally fixed him. Basically, he wasn't getting the elemental damage. That's cool. Fix the bug where the revived Belbrit does not show killed by Zitlan's curse. Okay. Fixed the bug where the purchase button does not show after monthly cards expire. This is cool. A lot of people were having trouble buying the monthly cards, so this should fix that. Currency symbol error in some regions. Okay, I didn't have that. Fix the bug where switching languages require login again. Okay, didn't know that. Some French stuff. Fixed a button display error in Endless Trial. Maybe we can look at gear now? I don't know. Fixed Antinua's name error in the newbie gift pack. Oh, I saw that. It said legendary instead of epic. Okay. And then we had a hot fix. Is this the same time? Oh, this is 3 hours later we had a hot fix. Fixed a bug where the player cannot claim guild rewards. Fixed an error of the guild quest not counting correctly. Dungeon. Fixed the display errors in dungeon and void tower interface. Don't know what that means. Improved the skill description of Sylan. When taking damage, provides a 30% chance of said being ineffective. Can only be triggered once every 1-2 turns. Immune disguise. When any team member is taking damage, provides 35% chance. Okay, it's just reworded. It's not really changed it very much. Immune disguise. Immune's disguise. I think this is the Kyle ability. So we're going to talk about her in a minute here. Fix the text error on hero guide page. Okay, players may need to set the attack sequence in the boss battles again because now it's bound to account instead of device. Okay, so here is Sylan. I want to talk about her. She is a support unit, it seems like. So this immune disguise was weird. I think this is just so that Kyle cannot impersonate her. I think that's all that means. I don't know if anyone else has disguise. Maybe in the future there's going to be more units that have disguise and she's going to be immune to it always. I feel like this should say immune to disguise. I don't know what immunes means. Immunes disguise. This should say immune to disguise, I think. Okay, anyways. Whenever a team member takes damage, provides a 35% chance of said damage being ineffective. Can only be triggered once every 2 turns. If you ascend her once per 1 turn. This seems really strong. It's obviously hugely RNG dependent, but 35% chance of basically taking no damage on a hit is pretty cool. When any team member... I wonder how this works for AoEs. For an AoE, is this going to give me a 35% chance of blocking the entire AoE for my whole team? I'm not sure on that. Okay, A1 deals 80% damage, goes up to 100%, 50% chance of applying attack down. Okay, attack down's not super useful in this game, but still useful to have on an A1. Now this is pretty cool. Grants all team members defense up for 2 turns. So right away, defense up is a great buff on your team, and not a lot of people have full team defense up. She is a green unit, so that means Rodira also does have that ability, which is whatever. But yeah, this character will counterattack when teammates with defense up are attacked, dealing 60% damage with a 50% chance of inflicting defense down for 1 turn. Okay, it's only a 1 turn. I don't really like 1 turn buffs. Was this other one 1 turn? Yeah, so I guess for attack down it's fine because you only need to go before the boss. But stuff like decreased defense, it kind of sucks because she needs to get hit. Okay, actually, so if she gets hit, the boss has already taken their turn. Now you're going to place decreased defense for 1 turn, so it should be there all the way around to the other side. Okay, so this one should be fine. Sometimes the 1 turn debuffs don't work, like Ciara, for example. If you have her go after your other damage dealers, it's useless because the boss goes and just clears it right away. I'm not a huge fan of 1 turn debuffs, but that one seems like it should be okay. Defense up, duration extended by 1 turn. Oh, it's 3 turns. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wow, it's 3 turns. Okay, so it's a 3-turn decrease, or defense up on a 4-turn cooldown. That's really good. Okay, that's really cool. All right, now let's look at the AoE, or the alt, which is an AoE. Deals 100% damage to all enemies with an 85% chance to inflict accuracy down for 1 turn. Also inflicts stun on the target for 1 turn. The target meaning the person you actually target, the person you click. It's not going to stun the entire enemy team. That would be quite insane because it is literally 100% chance. Okay. All right, so you're going to want to build this unit fast because you want the defense up before any of the enemies go. And you also want it fast because then you can inflict this accuracy down and have a chance to stun. And you want to build her with high focus. And you want to build her pretty tanky. I don't know that you're going to be doing that much damage. Although you do have this where every time someone... See, now this is 3 turns defense up. So every time they get hit, you're going to attack, right? There's no limit. The counterattack... Yeah, there's no limit. There's no limit on the counterattacks. That's interesting. So maybe you might want to build her with a little bit of attack, and maybe those are going to do some damage. Okay, I'm going to test her out. I'm not going to test her out in this video. It's going to take me a while to build her up and get some gear on her. I'll probably just leave her at level 50 and test her out, but interesting. She looks pretty cool. She looks like a great support unit. She might even do some damage with those counterattacks. And that is a lot of increased defense, so that's very cool. I don't know of anyone else who has increased defense for that long. Okay, that's it for the video. I want to talk about the new unit. I will test her out a little bit more. I want to talk about the patch notes. Yeah, more patches, more units. I'm liking this. I like getting units, you know, fairly often, so it's very nice because otherwise, you know, someone like me, I have most of my epics already fully ascended, so there's not much point to me, you know, summoning. So it's nice we have a new unit to summon for. Very cool. It looks like we got a lot of the bugs fixed and the translations look a lot better, so all good stuff, all positive. Yeah, that's it for the video. If you guys enjoyed it, go down there, hit the like button, sub to the channel if you're not already, and have a great day, everyone. See you guys.